Alright, so I'm going for speed test, brake test, and also climb test to some of the steepest hills today. The weather actually beautiful today, better than yesterday, so a great time for record the video. And the good news that the street I used to do all the tests are made already nicely. As you can see, it's fixed and the pavement replaced, so it's a great track. Alright, so let's go for the speed test on throttle only and see how fast it will go. I know it's limited to 20 miles right now, and it's about 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, and then I can feel right away the speed was cut off. It's almost got like 21 mile, but the speed is like cut off and consume like electricity, I guess. But if you buy this first batch, they come with free controller, which you can upgrade, and it will go to 25 miles an hour. And the controller provided for free if you buy it, and it's on sale right now, the batch 1. Or you can buy the second batch, which already come with upgraded controller. I don't think they have sales, but you can get $100 off right now. And now I'm gonna go with the speed test with pedal assist as well. So throttle only 20 miles an hour as supposed to be, so it's all correct. And let's go see how fast with pedal assist can go. And I'm on speed number 3, pedal assist level 3, and gear number 7. So far 22, 23, 24, 25. Wow, actually it's hit 26 on GPS, but with the display up to 25 shown, and then I can feel the power was cut off. So if you upgrade the controller, most likely you're gonna get even faster. And the pedaling, about the pedaling, I'm 5'11", and I rode not only this bike, I rode many this type of bikes, e-moped style, and I can say even the larger frame still about the same riding experience. I'm gonna turn off, actually I'm gonna test first the brakes. I'm gonna go like about, I guess, 20 miles an hour and brake. So it's accelerated really quickly, and then I'll brake. So the brakes works good, and actually after running a few miles the squeak almost gone. So I think the brakes are good, mechanical brakes, but they're still good brakes. So for this speed, I think they do the good job. I can do another test, braking, see how it's gonna be, but we're gonna brake them actually when I'm going to go down the hill later on in this video. But pedaling, I'm gonna turn off completely power assist, pedal assist, and see how it will go. So let me turn it off. This looks like 0. Okay, video recording. And well, first I need to start 0, and I'll change to gear number probably 3 for more comfortable, number 2 actually. And the bike weight like about 74 pounds, even less a little bit, and it's actually pedaling not bad at all. You can pedal it about 8 miles an hour on gear number 2, then you can switch to gear number 7 to get faster speed. So if you're stuck somewhere without power on this bike, you can still pedal it, no problem at all. Okay, now I'm gonna put the pedal assist back and just throttle, because actually if you're looking for bicycle to pedal most of the time, then you just need to get different type of bicycle with adjustable seat, different setup, maybe even light as a bicycle, like. But this one is a fat tire, cave racer style, which very comfortable to ride. And not only that, it's a lot of fun even this small bike, like with the entry level, I would say. A lot of fun, and it looks real great, much better than electric XP bikes if you consider, because the price about the same. If you look in the XP 3.0 long range, the price about the same. Actually right now it sells even cheaper. I like the RAEV bikes for a few reasons. This one is actually the lightest one, 74 pounds, which is great, but the acceleration on Bullet even is slower than GT, but it's same acceleration very quickly when you need it if you put on level 3. The only things I don't really like when your throttle depend on your pedal assist level. So basically you have to set on the level 3 on pedal assist to throttle all the way up to the high speed. That's something I don't like. Hopefully they will change that, they will be independently from pedal assist, so regardless on pedal assist level the throttle will go all the way up, because this way if you even pedal assist level 1 you can throttle when you need it up to the top speed, and it's accelerate really quick on the street anywhere. And the reason I'm taking two uphills, I have a good feeling that it may make it at least half hill. This motor is only 500 volts, which is not as powerful, but I have a feeling, good feeling that it should make it, because it is kind of torquey bike, give you good torque. All right, let's jump. Actually, this one doesn't have any rear suspension, but it still feels a really soft, smooth ride. So even if you get a GT or this bike, you get a really smooth ride. Even the fork performing actually not bad. I didn't expect it to be good, but it's not bad at all. It does not have a fender, so if you need a fender you can buy. I think it's like 50 bucks. But I noticed that yeah, it's a really nice solid bike and I like it. I don't feel anything like they don't have any rear suspension, so but because when I just bump over some bumps over here, when I ride over some bumps over here, still good. So not to have the rear suspension actually will not affect you much unless you're going off-road. Running on the sidewalk right now with a lot of different bumps, and actually I did some jump a little bit in the area over here. Still very nice and solid, and it's much quieter because the suspension on GT, it's kind of stiff, I would say, compared. So it's kind of no suspension, rear suspension does not really make any much difference on going on a regular road. And the fork works okay, no problem. Actually it's pretty good for just a regular road like this. For off-road I would recommend to get GT probably. So it's a nice solid ride, really nice acceleration. Over here gonna be some jump. Wow. And this one actually jump, and I didn't feel much difference versus to GT on the same jump I did. Only the noise coming from the chain, so that's about it. But both of them about the same. And the brakes, I can hear the brakes clicking, only the rear one, and the front is good, so it makes sense that there is some dirt on the rear one. As you can hear, it's a rear one, and over here the bumps, and the fork works good. I saw the fork actually did the job on the bumps, so it does work. So Again, the brakes easy to fix if you don't want the squeaking noise, because there's no bell. I like the squeak sometimes, because if somebody in front of me, I can just squeak like with the brake and they'll walk away. The front one has no squeaking anymore. As you can hear, it's very quiet. So easy to fix. I'll put link in description with a spray. You just spray the brakes, these brakes, the pads, it will be clean and no squeaking problems at all. And we're almost there. It was about 2 months ride, and the hill right in front of me, which is really steep. I'll try to do like to find out what the grade percentage, if I can, with some up. I'll try later on, but I did test many bikes on this hill, and it's really steep, trust me. I burned some controller on this hill. Alright, so let's try the throttle only to see if it can make it up to this hill. And it is steep hill. Hopefully we'll make halfway, because it's only 500 watt motor. So it's slowing down to 14 right now, 12 miles an hour, 11, 10. And once it drops below 5, I'll stop most likely. See if I can. Now it's 7. The GT was making about 8.5 all over up to the hill. So on this point, one of the 500 motor burned. And I'm still going uphill, 6 miles an hour, but I'm still going uphill, which is good result so far. My 360 camera turned off, looks like, but I'm still going up 6 miles an hour, which still pulling me uphill, which actually very good result so far. I'm passing the point where some 1000 watt motor stop, but I'm still going up 6 miles an hour, slowly, but still pulling up. And I made it. Wow, it's made it, surprisingly. I have a good feeling it will make it, honestly, because when I rode for the first time this bike, the Bullet, I was surprised it's so torquey and so quick acceleration. And now I'm gonna go back and check the brakes to see how they're good. And going down hills, probably hit the record speed, 26, 28, 30, and I'm gonna start to brake here. So it's about, I would say, over 10 to 15 meters braking. It's not as great as hydraulic, but I was going about 30 miles an hour, which of course hydraulic brakes would be much better for this type of speed, but this bike designed for up to 25 miles plus, so 25 would be perfect with mechanical brakes. I'm pretty happy to see these results. This RAEV Bullet perform pretty well, and I'm looking forward for the new controller they're gonna send me to upgrade to 25 miles an hour, and I think that will be even more fun. I'll make separate video how to replace the controller, and the good part, they will send it for free if you buy it right now. So you'll have two controllers, one is 20 miles, you can use somewhere else on other bicycle if you want to, or just keep it for backup. And even 20 miles an hour, it's pretty quick acceleration, and I would trade quick acceleration versus to speed, and I think 25 should be a really quick acceleration and nice 25 miles an hour speed for this type of bicycle. It's very decent price. If you're looking to buy one, highly recommend to check the link in the description for discounts, because it's much more looking better looking than XP bicycles, foldable, or even Super 73. I think even this bicycle as a entry level looks much better than Super 73, and the price much better as well. I'm not sure about the acceleration, but this one is a really quick acceleration. The speed on throttle 20 miles an hour. It's more than enough for many cities, because many cities have some restriction now, and I know in Northern California have a lot of restriction. So if you're taking to the beach, sometimes they have restriction up to 10 miles only. So cruising at 10 speed an hour with pedal assist, it makes sense, and also it's not that bad pedaling as well. And that's about it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you can see the next video. See you later.